Alright, so I'm supposed to watch Matt Gaetz. I'm supposed to be impressed by this. Why would I be impressed by Matt Gaetz? Anyone? This is the speech? Is this supposed to be good? Hmm? Hmm? Trying to get some interactions from the chat. Alright, I guess I could do Matt Gaetz' speech. Hopefully it's not terrible. If it is terrible, then I regret you guys being able to suggest things to me. And I will disable links and blame you guys. Let's see. What else is...
Understand that small business...
Oh, somebody linked the live stream of the debate of the thing again. I don't know why. I already have the thing for it live. Don Jr. was talking. I'm not very interested in Don Jr. Someday I'll get you to watch it, short. Yeah, throw it in the suggest video topics and I'll look at it, but you know. Okay, so they all thought it was a good speech. Alright, so if it's a good speech, then I'm gonna I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna trust you guys to not blow it. I'm gonna believe in you. I'm gonna support you in the way that you supported me. So, with all that being said, without further ado, let's get right into the news. Yes, I'm stealing Keemstar's thing. Yeah, so this is Matt Gaetz' speech at the RNC. I have not seen this. This will be my first reaction to it. I'm going to play it at No. Let's give him some respect. 1.25 times speed. Only because I hate political speeches.
I'm Congressman Matt Gaetz. I'm speaking to you from an auditorium emptier than Joe Biden's daily schedule.
But no. Matt Gaetz starting off with some jokes and comedy. Also, he's starting off with a lot of hair gel in his hair. Like, I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying. Also, the like to dislike ratio, no bueno for him. I'm sure if this was not an ABC News link, it might be a little bit better for him. But it is what it is. This is already not looking positive for Mr. Matt Gaetz. Somebody said he looks like a Ken doll. He does. He does quite a lot. Also, look at the gold up in here.
But we are a nation of full hearts and clear minds. We see the choice clearly: strength or weakness, energy or confusion, success or failure. President Trump is the first president since Reagan not to start a new war.
This man got some big teeth.
Biden has foolishly cheerled.
Alright, I'm actually going to slow this back down because a lot of this is pace and tone.
Decades of war without winning, without end. President Trump knows we are strongest when we fight hardest, not in distant deserts, but for our fellow Americans. We must fight to save America now, or we may lose her forever. Joe Biden.
So one of the things that you don't... I know there's no people in here, but this is actually quite intuitive because this flag, right, in the background, if you were at this event, you wouldn't even be able to see this flag. This flag is for this shot. Like, what a lot of people don't realize is that all events, whether they be, whether you think they're television or in person, are for television. They are for video. So they always have tricks like this. You can see the banister over here, and this one blocks out this flag from the view of the people watching this, or that would be watching this. It's because this is always set up for TV, and a lot of people notice this when they go to political rallies, that the look at the candidate actually isn't that great, but in reality, it's all framed for television. So, like, getting rid of the COVID kind of makes this thing that is obvious more obvious. So, you know.
Biden might not even notice. Settle for Biden. That's the hashtag promoted by AOC and the socialists. The Woketopians will settle for Biden because they will make him an extra in a movie written, produced, and directed by others. It's a horror film, really. They'll disarm you, empty the prisons, lock you in your home, and invite MS-13 to live next door. And the police aren't coming when you call. In Democrat-run cities, they're already being defunded, disbanded. Blaming our best and allowing society's worst, that's the story they write in Hollywood. That's if the lights even stay on in California anymore.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, somebody sent me a thing. Somebody sent me $5. Thank you very much. The frogs are turning the stream gay. I mean, that's a problem for the mods. Chris Castlight is there. I actually met Chris in person for the Better Discourse event. Who liked this speech? Tell me right now if you like this speech. Because this seems very, like, politically schmaltzy. Like, he's auditioning for his next presidential run. Like, go. Tell me. Come forward. Come forward into the light. The no notifications are loud as hell. Which one was that? That was the jar chat box alert box. I have no idea which notification that was. Somebody said first time hearing it. Alright, I'm gonna put that down. Put the alert down. I'm gonna put all of them down because that was pretty loud. It startled myself. We'll put the jar down. Okay. Oh, Castlight just did the thing. He became a tier 1 subscriber. Thank you, Castlight, for your subscription. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay, so I think I lowered that. But yeah, I don't know why this speech is reaching out. It's like, it's not very well delivered. You could tell he's trying to do like that Obama thing where you draw like like you frame one thing and then you present the alternative. Also, I just realized Alex Jones was the one who donated the money to me for that one, which is hilarious. So he's trying to do the Obama thing, but he's not inflecting enough. He's like he's like, what you call it? He's like, this is the story from a Hollywood movie when the lights and the cameras are working. If the lights are still working at all in Los Angeles, but he's not inflecting enough, you know what I mean? Like, you need to have a little bit of nya and then a little bit of nya for it to work. Like, you can't just go nya nya, if that's the technical term. So, all right.
A state that cannot keep power running for its own people should not send its junior senator to be vice president. They used to write only in fiction, but nightmares are becoming real. Cops killed, children shot.
Look at the size of this podium. Jesus Christ. Could you guys have gotten a podium that made this man look smaller?
At the Democrat convention, they say, if you vote against Trump, it will all stop. Appeasement is never a winning strategy. No, we won't settle for violence in our neighborhoods or at our border. We won't settle for decades of bad decisions by basement-dwelling Joe Biden. We settle a continent. We know that the frontier, the horizon, even the stars belong to us. Donald Trump, like all builders, is a visionary. That which is built in the mind is even more powerful than the...
All right, so I can tell you right now that whole thing about we settle a whole continent, we know that even the stars are for us, that's going to be spun tomorrow if it's not already being done right now as like a white nationalist kind of statement. So they're going to say that he was dog whistling to the racists by saying we settle a whole continent because, of course, like settlers got North America and South America, honestly. So that's what that's going to be. Just if you guys were confused on how this was going to go. That's Matt Gaetz dog whistling to the racism McRacist.
Brick and mortar that holds it together. First comes the mind, then the making. First comes the vision, then the work.
All right, he's weirding me out with his face, man. Like, why would you guys send me this as if... Like, it's not a bad speech, he's just not delivering it very well. Like, if you understand what I'm saying. He's like, first comes the mind, then the making. First comes the whatever, then the work. Like, you need to emote more on your face, dude. Like, Kamala got the Botox, and your face is moving less than hers.
Washington, Lincoln, and Jefferson are immortal precisely because of the pull they have on our imagination. You cannot cancel a culture that loves its heroes. The dangerous left need America to be weaker.
Oh, yeah, look at these dolly shots. Stepping up the production value, guys. You got a jib in here? Impressive.
To accomplish their goal of replacing her. We know that to make America great again, we must first make something of ourselves. That is the meaning of true strength. My great-grandfather was a railroad man. As a Florida man, I watch our rockets routinely send the brightest beyond the heavens with our flag and our hope. America is the greatest country that has ever existed. Don't let any celebrity, athlete, or politician tell you otherwise.
Yeah, again, it's the delivery that's off. Like, that's what's having the problem. Listen to the Andrew Pollock speech. I thought it was really well done. Send me the speech. Don't just tell me to listen to it. Attach the link to it, and I will click on it and I will play it live. Yeah, but this is all very, like it's just losing there's no punch in it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Hello, my name is Max.
All right, so okay, I have the Maximo Alvarez. I don't know who that is, but I will cut that. Let me go right here. Let me go right now. Let me paste that now. All right, so I will cue this one up right after this. Oh, why does my volume down for him? Turn that shit up.
President Trump sometimes raises his voice and a ruckus. He knows that's what it takes to raise an army of patriots who love America and will protect her. We must win this election if we cherish our country as much as we should, for there is no place to run, no refuge for freedom should we fail. America is not just an idea or a constitution. It is our home. We must protect our home.
Yeah, it's a big hall. I'm starting to even hear the echo in it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. No gravitas. That's what he's missing. He's missing the punch, the inflection. You know what I mean? Like something to like reel you in. And maybe it's the lack of a crowd because there are lots of applause lines in there. Yeah, see, I don't know why this was held by the auto mod, but it says the delivery and the facial expression comes off as fraudulent. Honestly, he seems like too giddy to be giving this speech. Like, I know this is Matt Gaetz. Pardon me. And he's a congressman. I'm not sure if under normal circumstances with a different president, he would be giving any speech at the convention. So maybe he's just excited. But it's like very like geeky almost. Like he has like the kid that gets picked on delivering this speech. And I know that's not like the best, most intelligent analysis, but it's very hard for me to, explain this in any other way than it's just not hitting those emotional notes. Somebody's like, this guy's the equivalent of cornbread, plain and simple. Yeah, honestly, that's basically what's going on here. Like, he looks like a politician, and he's talking like a politician. Like, he just doesn't have that weight to everything that he's saying.
The unbreakable made in America strength. Strength I see every day in President Donald Trump. Thank you.
Thank you. And President Donald Trump. Here comes the big podium. I don't know. Maybe Trump looks really big at the podium. Like, yeah. Yeah, so Gaetz not doing it for me. Not feeling it. Cannot win with him. Cannot coach with him. Can't do it. Yes, that's a football reference if you guys get that. Or not. Yeah, just not feeling it. I don't know what to say. What he said in the speech is fine. It's just not, it's not paced well. Like a little bit of pace, a little bit of more expression in the delivery. Honestly, he needed to emote more. I'm going to be his acting coach after this. Like, he really needs to, draw you into things in order for it to work.